Howard, I found something.
What'd you find, Steve?
I found a big gantry crane.
It's cool. I also have the hoist and the trolley that goes with it.
Wow.
It's a 2-ton.
2-ton.
I wanted to put it in my building, but then I decided racking for me would be better. I already have one,
Yeah.
but that's why I bought it.
Oh. Okay, this is Howard. Howard used to be a real estate agent.
Still am.
Still is. But he likes selling machine tools and the fun of that more than real estate now. So since I've met him, he was selling this building and he had so much fun, he bought the dang building and he started selling all the tools out of it. And now it's almost empty of everything I first saw, and you've loaded it up again.
I did. I bought some good deals.
Okay.
And like we were talking before, I want to sell them at a fair price.
Okay.
I want to make everybody happy. I want to make some coin. I want to make everybody else a good deal.
Okay. So if he tells you a price here, that's usually 40% of
But I tried to
what
do
new
the
price
research
is. Okay.
and found 40% of retail.
Okay. Some things may be a little bit higher, some could be a lot lower. And he has this buy more, get better deal mentality.
The more you buy,
which
the more
I
you'll
like.
save.
Now, he's going out searching all the machine shops, kind of like I do, but he's buying big lots of stuff and bringing it all in and then selling. There's cost involved in that. But if you see something in the video, the man's a phone call away.
Or email. Or text.
Or email, text, smoke signals, sign language.
Be happy to help you out.
Okay. We're going to go through some more of the stuff in there. And how are people to get in touch with you?
You can call me, 713-412-2965.
Speak up.
713-412-2965. Email is howmkt@msn.com. howmkt@msn.com. I'll be happy to ship the items if y'all are far away. I get great trucking prices,
Or used to.
as best as we can.
Price has gone up, guys. Anyway, we're going to go through the rest of the shop and show you what he's got here. Now you've got how many more warehouses coming?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
I went a little nuts.
You went big nuts.
Yeah. And there's also 2 more warehouses full of chucks. I don't think you ever saw those. Yeah, we have over 500 chucks. From 6 inches on up to as large as they get.
Okay.
And hydraulic chucks and power chucks. And
So you want to be Mr. Chuck.
I want to be Mr. Machine Tool.
Mr. Machine Tool. Okay. Well, let's go inside and just remember, any price he shoots at you, it's negotiable. Buy more. Pay
Save
less. Pay more. No.
No, save more.
It's save more, sir. Save
The
more.
more you buy, the more you'll save.
Okay. Well, we're going inside, and I'm really sorry for the lighting. I'm going to turn up the camera a little bit.
So one of the drawbacks of having racks, Steve, is you put it on the shelf and it's hard to get to.
That's right.
But at least we're not stumbling over it like we were.
Okay.
I'm quite proud of my racks. But if you come in here, on the top shelf, there are pallets. Those are empty. But over there, that is an ISCAR heat shrink machine. It was working when I got it. Then we come down, the green is a big table, then a bigger table, and then some power chucks. And then, I don't know if you remember, but we did that valve.
Yeah.
That's the last of the old stuff. But it's a really cool valve resurfacer.
Okay.
And then some hoists. And you're going to see a lot of hoists. I went a little nuts on hoists. I must have 30 hoists.
You went a lot of nuts.
A lot of nuts. But I got them from 250 pounds all the way up to 5 tons. I have pneumatic. I have them all in various powers. A lot of the D-mags came in. They're all 460 volt. Some of them are backslash to 230. And then coming over here, that yellow goes to the jib crane outside with the trolley there. And then we got some more chucks and some more hoists. Down below are some beautiful rotating tables. I have tables
For my house,
Yes, you
I can put my house on that one.
And it's amazing, with one finger you can rotate it. It's amazing. A beautiful Bison 3-jaw on the ground. There's a Kitagawa power chuck with another power chuck next to it. And then you're going to go over to vices. And I tried to group all the vices together. And what I was going to do is pull them all out and identify them. There are probably going to be 3 grades. You know, some that are a little beat up to good quality to almost new. And I have a lot of Kurt, a lot of Yuasa, a lot of old school stuff, like JW chucking and just some good American brands. I saw a Buck Double Chuck in here. I do have some 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch Kurt vices. Have you seen one of these before? This is a pneumatic.
Sucker downer.
Yeah, I think so.
Vacuum chuck.
And then on that pallet, I've got tool holders. Some more different size tool holders. Some of them are Loris, some of them are unnamed.
It's a little bit of everything.
But I haven't gotten to those yet.
What's up there?
That's a marker. It's a marking system.
Engraving marker?
Yes, correct. It's complete. And then above that, I have 6 8-inch Kurt vices that were left out in the rain. I was going to work on those. And then over one is a fixturing paradise. For somebody who's a welder that just needs fixturing and angles and just a lot of good hold down stuff.
Okay.
And then another table of tables. One of those tables is like a 4-axis table. Really cool.
You got some more. There's a Bridgeport riser right there.
I believe that is an 8-inch Bridgeport riser.
More chucks, surface plates. All kinds of goodies.
If something doesn't work, I'll tell you, but everything here so far has worked.
Been good.
So my partner is a work holding expert, and so you'll notice a lot of chucks and jaws. If somebody needs a set of jaws, probably I have them between us.
Got a lot of tombstones.
I do. That one you're looking at is from Texas Tombstone. So that one and the other 3 on this side of the building are from brand new, and they should be brand new, or light use Texas Tombstone.
You got more lifts up there.
Correct. Anti-fatigue matting.
You got over
Bunch
here.
of grinders. I have
got
grinders
all-
and sanders. I try to stay with American brands.
Yeah.
My favorite, of course, is Baldor. They all are in great condition. There's some carbide grinders. There's from 6-inch, 8-inch, and I got a 12-inch on the other side of the shop.
So all these are for sale.
Everything in the building, Steve, is for sale. That is a unique tombstone there. As I understand it, it was used for like large valves, but you can take the plate off and change it up to do whatever you want.
Put that on the horizontal. Yeah.
And then over one is an Ericsson heat shrink machine. This is interesting.
Got lots of tooling down here. More chucks.
This is a power chuck with a power clamping system. I heard how much it was. It's got a work order on it. We called the factory to find out more specifics on it. What do you think this chuck went for, Steve?
$12.95.
Okay, a little bit more.
$19.95.
The check
3 easy
itself.
payments.
The check itself, 12 years ago, sold to the company for $25,000. And then the jaws on it was an additional 15.
Well, you know,
I will sell it for a fraction of that.
a fraction. Make a deal. And I already tried 1995, so you can't have that. More of the goodies up there.
Over there, I trunk wrap it, but it's a Lincoln stick welder. It had an accident coming off the truck. It fell. I would make a good deal on it. It appears to be complete. It's
Okay.
230 volt.
Well, how bad is it under that
It
plastic?
just looks bad,
Okay.
but I don't think anything's wrong with it. I don't know.
More hoist, and
If you
more
notice, I'm
hoist.
starting to categorize the hoist so I know what goes where.
Voltage and such.
But again, like you said, you wanted a light hoist. Here's a nice 250 pound with the trolley. It's 110 volt.
Yeah.
It works great.
And then you went a little nuts buying tooling.
You know, it's like rabbits. Once you get one Hewitt cart, you start getting more. I know the value in these, and I just couldn't let them go. Some I paid dearly for. Some of them I'll make a good deal on. So these are all Cat 50s. I do have a cart or two of 40, and then I've got lots of racks of 50. So chances are, if you want anything in 50, I've got it, and multiples of it. But unfortunately, Steve, you know how hard it is to sell one on the internet. First, you've got to mark it to find out what size it is, you know, and then describe it. It takes a while to sell each individual piece.
Yeah.
And again, more chip brushes.
Chip shovels. You got it made. Rakes. Let's see what else you got over here.
Give me a second.
Oh, imagine that. More tooling. So it's like cat tooling paradise, guys.
Yeah, if you need some long throw tooling, I definitely have it. I don't know if you can get a good image of that, but that was somebody was really wanting all those.
Well, you've got a little bit of everything.
And I tried to keep it together. So if I, like for instance, like this one over here, if you go in the front, that went to a machine. So I'm trying to keep it together so if somebody wants a machine, chances are they need the same tooling that went with it. At least it's a theory anyway.
What is this, all 40?
This is all 50. Oh, 40. 40. But that's 50.
Well,
So I got to undo it.
it's wrapped and ready to go. What machine did it go to?
I don't know. That's your NTSB, isn't it? That's something different.
Well, it's a nice rack.
Great rack, great tooling.
Is this compressor ready to go?
It is now that I bought the starter.
For it?
The starter blue. That's how I got it. And I was going, if you remember, I had a yellow compressor in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It was from the Air Force. I ended up selling it because it was so power hungry. We don't have 460 here, so I wanted to move this one over.
Ah. What do you got here?
That is an interesting piece. It is a tap disintegrator. And it worked. We hooked it up. We had the machine mechanic come over, and it arced. So if anybody needs a disintegrator, here you go. It also makes a nice table with T-slots.
Sure does.
And I don't know if you saw
What is
this.
this for Brown and Sharp?
No, that's for a
that's
Vertex.
not. Vertex.
It's for a dividing head. The dividing head was freight damage or lost.
Okay.
And, you know, if anybody needs a Renshaw probe, I've got 2 of those, and I've got another one.
What's under here? Another.
That is just a small 2-room lathe. I guess I can undo it.
See, if you were like me and had 8 razor blade knives, you're going to have to go looking for them.
I do have 8 razor blade knives, but nobody puts them back where they're supposed to go.
That's why I have 8. They're everywhere.
A friend of mine changed companies, and she had her marketing of, 25-foot tape measures. She gave them to me. And I think I got 25 of them sitting around here all over the place.
This is like Christmas.
This was like a nightmare. This is when I found out that LTL,
Freight rates have changed dramatically.
well, you can't even get LTL flatbed.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to touch it. I actually had 2 truckers go over there, look at it and said, nah, I'm not going to pick it up.
Too expensive, too much.
They just don't want to mess with it. They want full loads. They don't want to mess with LTL, and they don't want to tarp. It's a beautiful little lathe.
So how did you get it here? Rickshaw?
Lots of money.
Lots of money.
You and I talked about pricing. You know, people don't realize shipping has gotten so ridiculous. You can almost pretty much double my cost. And that's what I pay. Because also, I had to get it rigged. And rigging is so expensive.
I hear you there.
Somebody asked about, do I have something? I don't see it. Oh, it's a nice little lathe. It was working.
Strange how things cost so much to move.
Mind that.
All right, we're going the other way now.
We went that way around.
Yeah, we're going to look at some of these tools here, then go through the other shop. Okay,
So again,
hold on one second. Okay, go ahead.
These, Steve, I believe are the Cat 40 cart.
Okay.
Just some of them are in pristine condition, ready to go. Bug spray is optional.
That's optional. They were festive ants. Then we're back to more Cat 50s. You've got everything you could ever want.
Oh, that is a beautiful rack. I tried to put all the quick change over here. And also, I don't know if you noticed, there's a lot of tables. So if anybody needs a table, really good sturdy tables, I've got those. I've got a turntable table. I bet you don't know what this is, Steve. I'm gonna challenge you.
Oh, God.
Are you up for the challenge?
Probably not.
Okay. So under here is probably what cost more than my house. But can you see what it is?
It's computerized. It's got a monitor, and I can't tell you what the heck it is.
It's got an umbilical. I'll give you a hint.
So so that comes off as a cart.
Yeah. So what it is?
It's a beer delivery system.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be, and you can convert it into a barbecue. But it is really a pig.
Oh, for a pipeline pig.
Yep. It's got a video camera. It's got the controller. I powered it up. It does move back and forth fine. That goes
So
over.
you could see who you're delivering the beer to.
You could, yes.
So no lowlifes would get your beer. Well,
And during
I'll be darned.
COVID, you could throw it down a pipe 40 feet.
Is that how far it'll go?
I have no idea.
It looks like it. Is that blue the umbilical?
Yeah.
That looks,
looks
at
like
least
it goes-
100 feet.
Yeah, it looks pretty far.
Is this a little sander for sale?
Yes. That's a DeWalt, old school DeWalt, and it works perfectly.
I like
Pretty-
DeWalt. All right.
I think somebody said it was actually made by American something tool, and DeWalt used their name. But I don't know.
Well, I think we could get any long reach tooling that we would ever need in here. Drills, boring heads, good God.
Yeah, it's beautiful stuff.
Now in here you used to have some lathes and a saw and a big grinder. And now you've got some super spacers and...
I tried to stay with just Yuasas,
Yeah.
or American made. I do have one phase, you know, but all the rest are all Yuasas. That's a used magnetic plate.
24 inch by what, 8?
I would say that.
Then you've got more chucks. Now are you guys, what are you doing to these? Now I know one guy named Joe and has chucks. And he will take those chucks and clean them up.
You know,
You want to do that, or do you want to just let the owners do that?
I let the owners do it because here, the minute I clean it, it's going to rust again.
Okay.
I tried to make
We
it pretty.
we need to tell you about Bow Shield.
I've got what do you call it? The spray Ridex. I mean Rustlick.
Bow Shield. Spray can, made by Boeing.
This is an interesting machine. It came with some stuff that I needed to buy. This is a packer. It makes a packing padding out of paper.
Oh, so it takes that roll and wads it up,
Yeah.
fluffs it up to make
Yep.
volume,
Yep,
and then it shoots it at you?
correct.
Or into your box, or what?
No, it just comes out. You can make it at any desirable length,
Huh.
and you just take it and you put it around your product and you put it in your box. That's the double buck chuck that I was telling you about.
Uh-huh.
And here's a 12-inch Baldor grinder. But before we were talking, if your viewers need any work holding at all, we're the one-stop shop.
Okay.
And also parts. You were talking about what do we do with our chucks? If they're solid, smooth, we send them as is. If they need to be lubed and taken apart, absolutely, no problem at all.
I can't believe someone didn't buy that rack from you. That is a fantastic rack.
It really is. I was going to use it. Got a lot of trolleys. I found out that trolleys are very expensive.
Yeah.
And I just haven't figured out the price. These are Dumont broaches. Okay, I'd like to sell the kit.
And
I have-
Where would you figure out what's in it?
I have pictures.
Okay.
I did a nice layout.
Okay.
And if anybody does broaching, let me know. I have the complete set. Also, I have pallets and pallets of jaws. Soft jaws, hard jaws. I'm trying to make this rack just of jaws. And the soft jaws I'll move away. As you can see, some of them are factory brand new.
A bit of everything. What else we got in here? More.
So I tried to put the drill press vices over here. I'm still in work in flux. But those are brand new jaws, hard jaws. And then I've got some brand new S&W soft jaws and Bison soft jaws.
No water on me.
And a lot more vices. Lots of vices.
I'm not even going to ask a price on a vise. People just call and see what you want.
It also depends on the quality.
Yeah.
You know how bad, what condition it's in. All right, see if you can guess what this is.
It's toothpaste.
Yeah, but you know what that's for? Old school.
Well, you see them on lathes.
Well, that was actually built for a particular.
It's got a keyway on the bottom, so I'd say it may be on some kind of grinding table.
That's supposed to be a Warner Stacy.
Aha. Well, I've never
It
run
works.
a Warner Swayze. No, I like the little horses down.
That's an interesting vise on an angle. I don't know if you need it that way, but pretty cool. And you know, beautiful tables. Here's a horizontal, vertical. Just a horizontal. I got plates. If anybody needs plates for their.
Super spacers?
Yep. I had to go to Joe to complete an order, and his prices were kind of high on those, I thought. So when they're available, I bought a bunch. I never need to buy them again. I've got them all over the place.
Well, you know, it's just like I was telling you. Joe is super special.
Yeah.
And Joe sells to industry. Well, all the stuff you've got came from industry just about. And there's not a big need. So most of the stuff, you know, all of these little things can go to home shops.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I do. I go out looking for stuff for my shop.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some.
So I don't know if high jaws are in demand, but I got a bunch of high jaws. And
You have a parts washer.
I do.
Never mind. You're using that one though. You don't want to sell that one.
no, I sold all the ones I got.
And we've got other things over here being worked on. Checking them out. What do you got in there?
That's my precision room. So that was my first purchase on precision. It's a Zeiss surface test. I don't know how to power it up or work it. And then that's my second one.
Brown and sharp.
And then I got a Brown and Sharp height gauge.
Yeah.
And a couple of manual height gauges. But this one comes with the air bearing table,
Mm-hmm.
which is really nice. I got a microscope. Again, that all this stuff came in. I have really cleaned it up.
How about regular run-of-the-mill measuring tools, things
No.
like that?
No, the sun took it all. Now I have some calipers and micrometers coming in, but
Okay, but nothing right now.
nothing right now.
Anything in there we need to go look at? Prying guys want to know.
This is stacked. This is all of Command, brand new Command stuff. Just beautiful Command, brand new. If your people can use it, let me know. This was my chance at using a wire brush. Cutters are brand new. Quench box. I don't know if you need a quench box. And of course, everybody in Houston has to have an ice tong.
Well, you know, because of global warming, my pond hasn't froze over and I'm out of ice all the time. But if it ever goes to global cooling, I'll come get those.
There you go. Over here, I've got 3 110-volt MIG welders. And then I got a precision
What is this?
sandblaster.
Oh, it's a little baby sandblaster.
Yep.
Iron block, this is your size. You could have one of these in your shop.
Believe it or not, I think it came out of a clean room. And it was spotless when I got it.
Sandblasted it. Well, this was changed a lot since we were last here. All cleared out. Well, Howard, I think we've seen everything here now.
Oh,
We
yeah.
may come back when you change things around.
I change them all the time. Eddie says all I like to do is change things. These are all the face mills that I haven't gotten to yet.
A little bit of everything in here.
And anything that's got the Sandvik name on it, I really get excited about. These are
You should stop that. The wife's going to get you in trouble.
Shh, don't tell her. And, you know, when something like this comes to my mind, I love it.
Damn.
Just nice.
The box cost $300.
Yep. You know, Steve, how much do you think that would be retail?
I have no idea. That's out of my ballpark.
You know, I looked them up. They're $2,000-3,000.
Precision costs, you know.
And this is a way to save like you never did before. You can use this.
So if this was $2,000 due, and you're selling at about 40% as a starting point,
Right.
that's $800.
It'll be on my website for about $8.99. We'll start it there. And make me a nice offer.
You've shot down every $19.95 offer I've given you, so I can't.
However, I sold you a bunch of stuff, so I know we can do
It
good.
was more than $19.95. Well, I'm back in the back hallway now, where all kinds of neat things have been laid out.
Steve, these are the ones that I identified, and they go from small to large. And then over here, they go super large. These are actually new. They may be new, they may not be new. I don't know.
I saw one that had a few little marks on it.
Yeah, but like this one, I think this one's never been touched.
Yeah.
They're out of box.
And you've got big ones down here. Kind of dark in here, guys. Sorry about that. Got the camera gain. Hey, Brian. I found something that you could use.
They're beautiful. And all of these are brand new too.
Kenny metal. All sitting in the box.
What do you call these?
I don't know.
Big bore.
That's a facing mill.
Rig bore. But they have indexable ends, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And these are smaller brand news. And above you are
It's a pretty one. I'm going to have to come see you when I figure out what I need.
that one and that one look alike. Anyway, those are brand new. This is brand new. These are all brand new. I forgot what you call these, but take a lot of carbide.
That no. Eat some metal. Then you got you. We're going to talk about this a little bit. We get into a better part of the shop, but things have changed around here since I was last here.
This is interesting. These are blanks.
Yeah, you can
So
make
you
your
can,
own.
yeah. Now, if you've got some people that are interested in command, I've got a lot of brand new command stuff.
Okay.
Also have 3 heat shrink machines.
Well, this is all Cat 50 back here, and it goes on and on and on. And then you've got even more outside.
I just think it's so neat.
What
This
is
is brand
it?
new. It's a jet coolant through Cat 50.
Okay.
And then here's some indexables. here's some 40, just holders. Some of them have collets in them.
Those are handy. I have sold all my 50 tool machines, or I'd be back here with lust in my heart. But you got around the other side over here. Now, this place was in an earlier video. In fact, down through here was just filled with all kinds of little things, and it's all gone. What did you do with it?
Threw it away.
Threw it away. Scrap dealer.
And what the sad thing is almost everything I've thrown away, I needed. But we cleared it out. I forgot what size this is. You'd remember it. And 30.
National Machine Tool Builder 30s.
Yeah, but I think that's 30s.
Okay.
I think there's some 20 mixed in.
That's about it all here.
Picked up a really nice chop saw. It works. We've used it.
Back over here. What size is that?
I believe it's 24. Does that sound right?
Looks about like that.
Yep. With a Valdor motor. It's a Everett. And then I got 3 transformers that I still need to figure out what they are. I got electromagnet plate with controller.
Get down there.
It's brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah, this one's brand new. Then I have one over here that is used, but ready to go as well.
You guys may have remembered that right there is where my Radial Arm Drill used to sit. I bought it.
Funny, I left the ad running. I had like 5 people dying to buy it right after you left.
Well, you sold it to the best person.
Yeah.
What you got behind all the...
That one is a Monarch lathe, just a nice small lathe, ready to go.
What is
Sorry
it?
about all the chip brushes and the shovels.
DRO work on it?
Yeah, it came out working.
What size is it?
I'll let you know.
Okay. I would say it's a 12 or 14 inch. And we will see if we can read any of this. And this was running, huh?
Yes.
Was it running well?
It was.
I don't feel a lot of wear on the bed, guys. It's got a taper attachment on it.
14 by 30.
14 by 30. That's a right handy size.
Monarchs are just so great.
Yeah, they are. Do all the shovels come with it?
It could.
For the right price?
For the right price. But if anybody needs a shovel, by golly, I got a bunch of shovels and chip brushes.
It looks like a snow shovel to me. I don't do snow shovels.
And if you need a bucket.
Before we get too far, Howard, let's go over here in the natural light. That do-all's been sold. What is this one?
This one is a Clausing Colchester. It did work fine. The only thing is when we unloaded it, I knocked the DRO mount, but it should be fine. I believe this is a 13 by something. Hang on a second. And I do have the chuck and another adapter
Got
plate.
a face plate. You even got the wrench for the
It's a
chuck.
13 by 36.
13 by 36. You know, that would be really nice in Don's shop.
Those tables are really interesting. That one actually has a motor drive.
Yeah.
but you can also manually do it. And like I showed you, it just works with your fingers.
Oh well. Gonna have to get a bigger shop. Thanks for watching.